And with that, our runners are off.
Good luck to our runners. Now we have serious stations here. It's the same as practically all categories. You go here and you see usually take damage and then you get out as fast as you can. Nothing very exciting that will happen here.
What I'm talking about is the most interesting part of the run.
Yeah, we can we can always see if the runners also will take all around new routes. Who do you think will take new routes?
I don't think anyone will take a new route run.
I think everybody will take all routes. Here we see our runners doing what they know what they know what to do, taking damage to a fast Sarah station. Who do you think will win that Sarah's race?
I'm not gonna pick any sides on this one. Besides, like I said, Sirius Station is so interesting, no one cares about it. I mean, it's kind of like it's so interesting that its interest overflowed to negative. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you say there. And see, there was a little steam troll.
And it looks like Cleyman getting a bit trolled by in that last room, but still gets up in a good time.
Belthasar also getting good times beating his adversary Cleyman, while Galen beating Cheaty on the series. So it's the moment we will see this part in Zebes. We can see if somebody will use a moonwalk. Either a parlor if you do the moonfall there, which save a little bit of times. No, not everybody go for it since it's pretty hard. If you miss, you will end up losing more times than you will save. And the other place you can moonfall will be the climb, who will save a good amount of times, even if you miss a little. So let's see who will use a moonfall.
Doesn't look like anyone's doing parlor moonfall, but the climb, as you're saying. Let's see. Looks like Belthasar is not moonfalling. Looks like Cheaty's the only one that's meme falling this race.
Yeah,
he's the first one to reach the bottom.
We see already the difference that moonfalls do in the climbs. Cheaty being way ahead now of his adversary by a good amount of times. But everything can change. You never know what can happen.
Alright, so now all four of our runners in the morph ball cutscene at the same time. Or fanfare, I guess it's called. So Galen's going for the behemoth strat there.
While all the others just went for the noble strat, which is you break the block, you send more few falls, take the bounce to be able to get into the gap faster.
It's a kind of interesting thing I saw in that missile cutscene. Both Cheaty and Galen on the top were using shot on X, and both Belthasar and Cleyman on bottom both have shot on Y. So it looked kind of interesting how the top was blue and the bottom was green.
Let's see who will do the traditional wall jump climbs and behemoth climb there. I think Cheaty go for the behemoth climbs normally. Yep.
Yeah, looks like he is. Getting a bit trolled by the pirate. Okay,
Galen's also
by
go for
pirates.
Sorry for it.
That's fine. Alright.
Also, Galen seemed to go for the behemoth climb, while Belthasar and Cleyman go for the traditional wall jump climb. Seeing Cleyman, the pirates are trolling him on his way up or in. Sometimes those pirates can really be evils when you when you miss some inputs, they can be really in your ways and stopping progress.
Alright, so 3 of our 4 runners in BT now. About to be all 4. Yeah, all 4 runners in the BT room at the same time.
Belthasar have a clean 2-round BT. Oh, and Cheaty did blow up the head of the Belthasar. You never want to blow this head since it takes longer, since you need to wait for all of its animations. And during that animation, BT is also invulnerable. So it's pretty unfortunate. He may have miscount one of his B shoot on BT. And yeah, I mean, a really nice Terminator. As you can see, Galen is taking damage on the green pirate. Taking damage is an indicator of if you will be doing all route or not. Normally, when you do new route or any route that you Phantom first, you kill all of those pirates to conserve as much energy you can, since you only have Terminator Z tanks and you don't have Varia suit. And Phantoms and his flame deal 40 damage, which is a lot, so you want to conserve as much energy. But if you're doing all route, enemies there don't really deal a lot of damage. You have high jumbo E-tanks you have on the waist, and if you want to be safe, you always have crazy tanks.
Alright, so right now, the runners are just going to be picking up their first early supers. And those that with unfamiliar with the game, this is actually a bit of a sequence break right now. Because normally you're supposed to go to Spore Spawn to get your first super missiles, but you can just completely ignore that fight.
The early spur is the most important sequence break of the games. Like Beeps said, normally you have to fight a Spore Spawn, and that fight is really long. You really don't want to fight Spore Spawn. You lose a lot of times. And with only missiles, it's a pretty rough fight to do fast. So at least we have those missiles we can take and say screw you, Spospo.
Who even needs to fight Spore Spawn? Looks like Galen and Belthasar are basically in sync right now.
Yeah, pretty much sync with those two. Nice deboost on Belthasar there in the Green Hill Zone. Taking the bug refill as a deboost to go faster and pass all those side uppers quickly. Taking also less damage.
It looks like Cheaty got it too.
Oh. Nice, GT. Congrats. It's always cool to see the deboost there.
So yeah, right now 2 of our runners are going down Red Tower. Looks like 3 of our runners are going down now. Yeah, it looks... I imagine this is going to be strictly an old route race.
I'm pretty sure we'll strictly all route. I don't think any of them will means with doing care PD.
I mean, I didn't see any of them grab the reserve tank, so that would make it pretty hard. Usually if you're going to be doing meme routes like that, you're going to get the reserve.
An extra 100 energy for relay when you only have Varias always useful, but I don't think any of them will go that route. They will take all of them will take this race pretty seriously and sticking to all routes. So we have Belthasar in his great fight, followed quickly by Galen, and then pretty quickly by Cheaty. So let's see if they will get the quick kills.
Ooh,
Oh,
Belthasar. Make us have a heart attack there. Yeah. Belthasar got the create quick kill. Just barely. Craig started closing his mouth, but managed to take him down. Cheaty and Galen also with good create quick kills.
yeah. Alternating that quick kills pretty good. I was pretty afraid with Belthasar there at moments, since the ball was closing in.
Yeah, Belthasar putting us on edge.
So now getting their via suit, reducing damage by half and protecting from eat. Pretty good suit.
And setting up for the missile quick kill.
Oh,
Getting a bit trolled. Oh, and getting his super eaten by the rock. This is kind of scary.
and need to watch out also with his
Yeah.
energy, pretty low.
Yeah, he's got
When-
some pretty low health right
Yeah,
now.
when Craig is standing up with that low energy, you can die at this fight when you stand up.
Yeah,
Pretty hard. Nobody is really put prioritize also in the stand-up fights, so it's still a hard fight to deal. Especially if you're not used, which practically nobody is used.
yeah. I mean, right now he has to be careful because he doesn't have any supers, and supers are really good in this fight.
Yeah, dealing 300 points of damage each.
Yeah, Kraid has 1,000 health, so takes 10 missiles.
Oh, and Grayson being trolling Clements pretty hard with his shot.
I think 2 more missiles would do it for him.
One thing can be good also is when opening Grade's mouth is using a short shot to stunt lock Grade's end, which is very helpful during the stand-up fight since his end will stay always in the same animation. It will be locked there.
So all 3 runners are in high jump, or sorry, all 3 the other runners are in high jump room at the same time. So this race between those 3 are actually pretty close.
It's a really close race between those 3 runners.
Luckily, Clayman getting some good drops from Kraid.
Oh, let's see if Clement will take it safe and taking Craig's E-tanks.
Yeah.
Good cathedral room by Belthasar.
Getting the bad orangey from the jumping guy.
And GT also nailing that mug balls. But having a little troubles with Moonwalk trying to jump.
Yeah. Don't think you didn't notice that, Cheaty. We noticed all your moonwalks.
I'm proud of you, GT, using Moonwalk.
Even if you didn't intend to use moonwalk, but that's beside the point. Alright, so Cheaty has enough ammo to open up this next door coming up, but it takes 5 missiles or 1 super. I imagine he's just gonna use 5 missiles to open it.
He didn't want to farm the little guys at the left. Normally, I think it's... I always do at least 1 farm before going in, especially if I don't have any supers. Because always make it faster to have 1 super to open that door.
Looks like Galen's actually using missiles to open that door, even though he has the super. He's saving that super for other stuff. Ooh, and Galen uses R to run. Interesting control scheme. I like it.
Very interesting scheme for Galen's. I didn't know he was using only R.
I mean, I guess... Oh, wait. Imagine he has angle down on L, or angle up on L. And that's why he did Behemoth strat in what's it called? In Construction Zone.
Mm-hmm.
That would explain quite a bit.
Yeah. If you don't have an angle aim downs, you need to do Behemoth strat there. since you can't angle aim down unless you're moving. But if you're not moving, you can't angle aim down with the D-pad.
That's one of the things that about this game, you just kind of have to look at those little things like these menus to figure out what people's control schemes are.
Oh, it seems that Belthasar having troubles in double chamber.
Oh yeah, best room in the game right here.
Yeah.
Looks like he's just gonna go through the bottom door.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna close the gap between Cheaty and Galen, even though he's not racing them in the tournament, he's still racing them on SRL.
Seems Cheatyface and Galen didn't have any problems with their double chambers on the exit.
Bubble Mountain is a nasty room.
Oh, and Cheaty doing the moonfall here at Bubble Mountains. Really well executed.
This Cactac wants blood. Cleyman already killed a Cactac, so he should be able to get up here pretty easily in no time. Right now. There we go. He's up.
Good job, Clemens. Bubble Mountains can be pretty hard to do when you're not really used to wall jump or doubles with that. Especially Cat King can be really trolleys and this like, nope, you won't go up. Clemens also using 5 missiles for opening that speed booster red door. Wanting Surly to keep 1 super missile for wave door.
Alright, looks like Cheaty is going for Alpha Spark. The other 3 runners in Red Tower right now, or other 2 in Red Tower didn't go for that.
And Belthasar getting the hero shot. Nice job.
I know Cheaty goes for the Red Tower down grab sometimes, so I hope he goes for it now.
Galen also nailing that hero shot.
Oh, he's going for it. Ah, Cheaty, please do it. Come on, you can do it. Ah, it's so close.
Well, it's really close.
But props to him for
Yeah.
for trying that, especially in
And
the race setting.
and the Rippers are being pretty trolly since they're out of sync.
Yeah. Now the Rippers are in a bad spot. So
There's always one thing you can do, especially is among the super missiles, gain the first and the last Ripper. But doing so, you have less super missiles, and you want good munition when going to wreck ship. But he has 5 super, so could have done that easily, having 3 super missiles for the green doors entering wreckage ship, the green doors going to basement, and the Gatherers. Oh, also this. I forgot the green doors there, so 4 super missiles needed to be fast, not 3. Sorry. Completely forgot the green doors for alpha power bombs. But still, a Gatherer can always be opened with missiles. But going for full ascent, missing the doors. Well, I mean, a really good Ocean fly there. Galen being near his Phantom fight. The first major place where the league can really change, with Phantoms being the big RNG factors. You never know what Phantoms patterns can give you a fast, can give you a mid, or can give you a slow.
yeah, this is really the first RNG point in the run. Alright, looks like Galen can either get a mid or a slow. Looks like it's going to be a mid.
And again, missing the openings. No. Will it be a fast reapparition? No.
Seems like a mid reappear. Ooh. Belthasar with fast.
And a nice X Factor from Belthasar.
Alright.
Oh, insane Galen's that miss 3 particle.
of slow for Bell.
Going for little Dopplers.
Alright, and 2 good X Factors, and that ghost is down.
Great job, Belthasar. Nailing that Phantom fight. Oh, Galen seems to have a lot of troubles with Phantoms. Phantom seems to be really in the 3 moves for Galen. Oh,
Ooh,
this L is
he,
really
he
low.
lost his super there, so he's gonna have to miss or do another X Factor to take out the ghost.
No, he will go
Alright,
for the
Doppler
Dopplers.
time. Alright.
Nice double
Still
kill.
taking him out. Getting trolled by the fact he didn't have supers there.
Now Cheaty is turn to be in the Phantoms fight. Oh, as you say, he's 25 missiles.
Yeah, he got missiles on accident, or maybe purpose, I don't know. Probably an
And he
accident.
was very lucky to miss that super shot on Phantom.
Oh yeah. The worst is when you accidentally enrage Phantom because you have no missiles.
Oh. Cheaty being lucky with those 2 fast back-to-back there.
Yeah, looks like he's doing some Dopplers.
And nice at sick room from Belthasar. Good kill, Cheaty. Getting that last super hit. Oh, it seems Galen is going for ballistic. Didn't get the good tap.
Yeah, left side attic is much harder than right side, but looks so much cooler. It's actually left side is actually faster if done optimally, but you save so much more health with left side. And like I said, it looks a lot cooler.
Really more cooler.
Also, left side doesn't use a power bomb.
Also, so you have one more power bombs. So for the breaking the tube, going to butt wound and for dragons. You want at least optimally 4 power bombs. I think Cheaty also go for the left side at tick.
Yeah, it looks like he's doing it now. Alright.
And letting that first part.
Really close, but I think
Yeah.
I'll give it to him for that one.
That was a
Got-
really good attempt.
All up until the end. I mean, I said it was really good. I mean, saved a ton of health and due to Shine Spark. Needs a bit of ammo at the end, I think.
Oh, and Clemens with the
Clayman.
death.
Death to the ghost. That's...
The ghost taking it against another runner.
So now
And
Clayman.
you need to restart from the beginning.
Yeah. I mean, anything can happen in this race.
Like we said, Phantom's the main point where everything can change. Even the all-route Phantom's still dangerous.
I mean, if Ridley is a big jerk, the Belthasar, things can change.
Yes, that's true. Ridley's another factors the race can lead. The lead in the race can change. Dragon also can be another factors if she decide to always swoop.
Oh yeah, Dragon loves swooping.
Oh, but we don't like it when she swoop. There's one thing I can say for Clemens is at least he is continuing, and not everybody will continue. So GG to him. It's really showing us a great sportsmanship by continuing. big respect for Clement for continuing his race.
All right, so now Belthasar is going to be coming up on the Acid Snake, or is this the Acid Snake, or is that something else? Either way, this guy is Batoon, and he's annoying. He has the best hitbox in the game.
So much that everybody loves it. Oh, everybody's love that hitbox.
All right,
And nice
that's
X
all that.
Factor.
He needs to be really careful with his health. I think he does 32 damage. Oh,
At least
Oh,
in
wait.
safe.
oh wait,
Not
not all his
enough
X Factors. One of his X Factor particles actually missed.
Really?
Yeah, it was only 3.
I thought all of them did it.
I thought all of them hit too. Maybe one of his supers. I don't know.
Now it would be the turns to get him to be at but we're not that long.
Belthasar's gonna have to farm a bit here because he needs supers. Yeah, 2 supers is enough to get through. Looks like he wants a few more as well. We already here and stop.
Yeah, you need at least 1 super for the green door in the Colosseum.
Yeah. Send him for that full halfie. And unfortunately gooping it.
And I think Galen's get the 4 particle hit on the butt wound. And really nice kill from Galen. 3 rounds. Since he didn't have enough supers to finish him in 1 round. And continue for the second round. Had to restart with his beam. So butt wound was only 1 super missile to kills. And now's the time to Cheatyface.
One tile gaps being a troll.
Oh,
And particle kind of went off the screen there. So now he can't. Oh, there we go.
when the thing with when you do X Factor, you don't want a particle to be flying around. You want it to miss and hitting one of butt wounds bad hitbox, even if they're hurting, so you can continue to shoot. Because as long as there's a particle in the air, can't shoot anything.
You mean good hitbox? Man, these one tile gaps are just out for blood today. I don't know what it is.
Oh, seeing
There we
Belthasar have some troubles with it's taking a lot of chain damage. Was afraid, well, continue since it was in the way of dragons. One thing you want to do when you kill dragons is never been between us in the middle of the rooms, because she can drag you on and you continue to take damage over and over and over again with blue suit, since it resets your iframes every time you move. So it can
Just
be
like
pretty
the-
dangerous.
Like, notice that Cheaty left Batoon with 6 super missiles. That's really rare. Really good drops.
Now again, it's at his turn in the Dragon's fight. Having a
Alright.
really good opponents.
Looks like Dragon is in the goo. Just gonna. It's like one more Shine Spark should do it. Looks like he's setting up for that.
Oh, and
For the
nice.
chain damage, but he's through. Not setting up for the spike suit.
Yeah, I don't think me too will set up for a spike suit, since you have a chance to lose that blue suit. And good opening from Cheaty.
Looks like Dragon's in the goo. One more Shine Spark should do it.
And
there
nice
we go.
kill. Oh,
No Plasma Spark from Belthasar. I'm a bit disappointed.
And Cheaty losing the blue suit, trying to go for the spike suit.
And
I mean,
look, did he get the bad frame?
No, he misses the unmorph, and then when he got hit, he activated his shine spark accidentally. That's one of
dang.
the thing that can happen.
Not the worst thing in the world, though.
Especially in all routes, since you have space jump, Colosseum can still be done quickly. Unlike in new routes, you don't have space jump, so Colosseum is pretty slow. So if you really want that blue suit in all route, new route, I mean, all route
Yeah.
is not that big of a time loss.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, Cheaty got some good space jumps across, getting across with the maximum run speed. Except you could do it with a bit more, but the Wumple jump into that room is really hard. Right, Galen, please do a Plasma Spark for me. Really appreciate it. Ah, no, he's not.
Not even trying.
Theo's Batman.
It's a pretty hard shine spark, so I can understand him not going for it.
Well, I know Cheaty likes doing meme stuff. Please do it for me. Or at least please attempt it. Okay, he looks like he might be going for a setup. Alright, he's going for it.
Oh, missed it. It was pretty close.
Some good ledge grab, so it means you can get past that fish, then you know you've got good ledge grabs. Yeah, the most number of frames anyone's ever had at the end of that trick with a frame counter was 15 frames left over. Which may not sound like a too bad of a trick, but you have to consider the fact that it's 3 seconds long and you have to have basically perfect movement.
And 15 frames remaining as the maximum somebody have means that it's pretty hard to do it, since normally you don't have a lot of frame remaining when attempting Plasma Spark. I think Plasma Spark is just a little easier than Sex Master.
Oh there. Yeah, usually you see like 3 frames left, like 1 to 3 frames left over for Plasma Spark.
Now Belthasar getting his Ice Beam. Let's see if he will do the northern route or the southern route. Oh, he's going for the northern route.
Fortunately, Kraid standing up again, getting that strange glitch where you see his lower body.
Now's the turn to Galen to go take his well-prized Ice Beam. You know what I would like to see one day in this tournament? Somebody attempting Plasma Spark with the blue suit.
I mean, in my next matches, I hope we go for Plasma Spark, but not with the blue suit. I mean, that's the type of thing you do if you're really far behind and you just know that you're not going to win. That's the type of thing. That's when you do it.
Yeah,
like, you're not going to get a PB. Just having a complete meme race.
And Galen here's taking the southern route. Seeing a little late, I was not really looking at him, was more looking at Cheaty. Nearly get that mug balls. I think Cheaty go for the southern route.
It looks like he is. Yeah.
Belthasar setting up for this fast pillar and netting it. Nice job, Belthasar.
Alright, Cheaty and also Galen earlier, both getting full speed southern routes, it looks like, as Elm put it. Yeah. So I think they might have even done it faster than he could northern route.
I think the southern route is it's faster, but I think don't reckon. I'm not sure. I think it's 1 second faster.
I want to say like 40 frames.
Oh,
That's
40
what I
frames.
heard. But I don't know.
But you can lose more time with the southern route. You don't do it correctly than the northern route. And St. Galens is going for bumping the pillars, and he did misplace his first power bomb, so you need to resort to bombs to the last pillar.
Alright.
Now Cheaty going for the Shine Spark.
Alright. This is actually the point for Cheaty to make up some time on Galen, because they're both about to be in the same room at the same time. Alright, so Cheaty entering worst room right as...
And doing
Galen.
the fast setup for worst room in the games. Nicely done.
Might need to seal that tech. And again, Cheaty entering Amphitheater right as Galen leaves it. I mean, anything can happen now.
As you can see, Galens is using bounce spread for the key. I think it's the key under shaft. This room lane.
Yeah,
Since he
red
didn't have
key on
enough
shaft.
power bombs.
Cheaty can use power bombs if he wants. Looks like he's in the bomb spread.
And Belthasar into his relay fight. Pretty simple fight with the Ice Wave Plasma. You only need 20 shots. And relay will become red after 11 shots, since 10 shots will make it at half L exactly, and he becomes red after he's below 50% of his L. So 10 shots don't make him red. So once you become red, you only need 9 more shots. Pretty simple fight, but sometimes it really can be a dicks.
Yeah. I mean, that's how Ridley goes.
And I think, yes, Ridley is dead now. Nice job, Belthasar. That's a pretty good fight.
Yeah, so... Supers would have the fastest damage per second, but you have to actually get more supers, and you're gonna need supers later in Turian, so it's just fastest to use the beam shots.
Now we have Galen to his relay fight also. Having a bit of difficulty, taking a lot of damage. Oh, down to 1 tanks, we need to watch out. Cheaty also in this fight. A nice jump to get grabbed by Leaf Galens. Cheaty seems like having a way better relay fight. Really cooperating with him. When really cooperate with you, this fight is really easy. It's when really don't want to cooperate that you begin to take more damage and having a lot of difficulty. Nice fight, Cheaty.
Looks like Cheaty's setting up to skip the tank. I guess no, he's not.
Getting safe. I don't complain, Zin. You sometimes want to be really safe at Mother Brains, because she can be really aggressive and can lose a lot of health if you're not prepared for balls attack. Sometimes even her catch-up can be a surprise when even if you count, you know when what happens, and can strike really fast. So I don't really complain getting safe there, especially in the rest settings. But Galens and Belthasar didn't get that safety tanks. Oh, missing the deboost for GT.
Looks like Galen and Belthasar are actually pretty close right now.
Really close race between those two, but they're not racing each other.
Key Hunter is cooperating for Cheaty.
Now let's see if the Three Musketeers will cooperate with GT.
Yeah, that's always important.
But with Plasma being an all route, it's not that important compared to new route, since you can easily kill them, or what GT is doing, hitboxing them.
Not to
So
mention, he did get Ridley tank, so he doesn't have to worry about health at all.
as you can see, Plasma has the particularity of letting you hitbox enemies when you shoot at them, which make going into rooms pretty much easier, like the Three Musketeers, and faster. And you can always be pretty safe with Plasma in the lower warfare by killing your enemies pretty quickly and easily. Now all of our three runners will go into the tour again.
About to go back into his elephant ghost fight.
Oh, accidentally activate his X Factor. It's just RNG manip. I'm sure this was intended to manipulate Phantom's RNG. Now Clement's going to Wreckage Ship, doing a nice spark there. So everybody, please pray for Clement to have good RNG with Phantoms. So bless RNG for Clemens here. Nice speedball from Belthasar in Parlor.
Alright, Clayman going to Phantom now.
Bless RNG, Clemens. You can do it. I believe in you. And now Belthasar as G4. If you want, you can take a break. Go check his social media. Drink some waters. If you have to go into the toilet for a little breaks, you can.
Stay hydrated. I mean, you gotta have that one bot to do it for you, too.
Yes, that bus is
Stay hydrated, bot.
that bus pretty important.
Ooh, nice fast right there. Ooh, be careful, Clayman.
Careful.
Okay, getting an unlucky
Ooh,
fast one.
one.
Okay.
Ooh. I was really afraid, but his L is pretty good now. But he's still in L bomb threshold.
Yeah, since he's in health bomb.
Now
Alright,
he
done.
generates his next drop at 51 L. He is now okay. Now is the time to get relax
He
and to
can
GT
super
also.
him now, probably. There we go.
Nice
he was
job
on-
today, man.
So yeah, Clayman getting past that ghost. Going down to 1 HP too.
Now let's see the Belthasar in his Metroid room. Didn't really see his Metroid room 3. Did a good job at the second. And nailing that third room. Let's hope for a good drop.
Alright, drops didn't seem too bad.
As you can see, he's used missiles like that to be sure if the Metroids don't give super missiles, it will still be at 7, so to opens all the other doors you need with missile and refill. But it's really good now. Really good ammo count, really good health. So nothing to worry for Belthasar. Oh, it seems that Galen's having some troubles in Metroid Room 3.
But it looks like Galen and Cheaty are only a few Metroid rooms apart right now. Alright, Belthasar almost getting that baby skip, and looks like he got it.
Nice job, Belthasar. Letting that baby skip. Will Galen also go for the baby skip?
I mean, he's not damaging himself down.
Using the slower version of clearing everything. Still faster than getting it.
Oh, that's really bad. Alright, so Galen just got grabbed and went through the door. So now he has this really slow walking movement, so you can either beat the game with that or save and quit, and he'll get normal walking movement, but that could be a game changer.
Yeah. Cheating has a really good chance at getting their taking all the leads there. And Cheating trying for the baby skip.
Oh. Scare me. Oh, don't go in the door,
no.
though. Alright.
And facing left, losing those 40 frame. Bad choice. That's a bad choice, Cheaty. Saving 40 frame is always good. You always want to try to save those 40 frame. It's really important.
Don't listen to him. You don't want to make John proud.
At least he's using moonfalls. So he's doing all of the right things now. Oh, and getting I think the down back skip. Didn't really see. I know he was attempting it.
Yeah. So Belthasar really doesn't have any more problems with this.
Well, but that's all now. The next part of the fight would be really easy. And during this cutscene, he can really relax. He'll check his social media, doing what he needs to do.
Oh man, these turrets are out for blood.
Now getting big in his fight. Thing about Mother Brain's fight is she also required 20 shots with his beam combo. And when she below 75% of her health, she will begin shooting the ketchup. But after 15 shots, she's exactly at 75% of her health. So that's 60 shot she will shoot her infamous ketchup. That Galen did evade like a champ there.
Alright, so Cheaty at ketchup now. And he didn't get hit. Alright, and he's through.
Damaging himself to be at 3 E-tanks. You always want to damage yourself if you have more than 399 health. Because when you get the rainbow beams and you in the crouch position, Mother Brains has a tendency to hurt you below 100 energy and she can kill you, so it's really important to damage yourself.
Well, you have to be extremely unlucky to die. It just costs a lot of time.
And
like,
you never know, so you never want to take the chance.
I mean, I've never seen anyone die to that before. You just have to be so unlucky.
I did see some people die, and I also died once to Mother Brains like that. So since that moment, I always damaging myself now. Belthasar getting a pretty good escape so far. Will you go for a Behemoth Spark? No, going for the right side up Spark. Doing the right choice, not saving the animals.
Oh wow, John. That's the wrong choice.
And GG to Belthasar,
Yeah,
finishing with an official SLL time of 50:56.
I mean, saving the animals is the right choice.
The objectively good choice is not saving the animals. You want to save the frames. I'm sorry there, Beeps.
Nah, just save the animals. That's what I'm gonna follow that philosophy. Nothing personal, John.
Since Galen don't do the moonfalls and Cheaty do, he has a good chance to maybe get some of the lead of Galen's. But I think the winners will be Galen's.
Cheaty getting that moonfall.
And nice Behemoth Spark from Galen. Oh, and bunking the door for Cheaty. But I was about to short charge to get that upward spark. And Galen also doing the objectively right choice.
Objectively wrong. I mean, you have no sense of morals. I mean, kill the animals, kill Shaq. Wrong.
And GG for Galen. Winning with an official SL time of 52:24. And GG to GT also with an unofficial SL time of 52:38. Was a really close race on those two. GG's to all runners.
Yeah, only 14 seconds in the end.
Now Clement in his Dragon's fight. Having quite a good openers, even didn't get the right position for the Shine Spark, but still was able to manage I think 1 or 2 particle to it. Every time you get the openers, it's always a good opener. Oh, and great kills from Clemens, being able to Shine Spark there, but sadly didn't get the blue suit, but was able to 3-round Dragons. Great job, Clement. Now you can take your prize position, the worst items in the game, Space Jump.
So it looks like Clayman now going to get Plasma Beam. Looks like we have one of our runners, Cheaty, in here.
Welcome,
Hello.
GT.
How's it going, everybody?
Going pretty good. You?
Oh my gosh, that race was so close.
Yeah,
I actually got really close to my actual PB, so I'm pretty happy.
I was 14 seconds apart in SRL. I mean, that's really close.
Very. Was a great job you did. Yeah, you did GT and with your adversary guidance.
I think really the only thing I can point to and be like, that was horrible, I should never do that again, is that Fantine fight. So before my next race, that's what I'm going to be practicing pretty much exclusively.
Yeah, Ghost is quite a jerk.
Oh, GG to Galen, and also GG to Belthasar. Those were some nice times.
Guys. Was there a particular moment you were pretty afraid during your run in this race? Was Dragon particularly problems?
No. Well, okay, so I wasted the blue suit that I got, but honestly, I kinda did that on purpose. Like, I was trying to get spike suit, but I usually screw that up anyway. As far as scared, I was a little nervous when we started, but once I get playing, it's not a big deal. I think I'm always a little scared in Ridley when I go in with less than full health.
Yes, Ridley's always pretty scary when you below the comfortable zone health-wise, since you never know when you decide to be a dick and not being cooperative. But you did pretty well during the Ridley fight. It was really cooperative with you, I find.
Yeah, he blocked a couple shots with his tail, but it wasn't anything too big. Yeah, no, like I said, I got really close to my PB, and I think I probably could have gotten it if I hadn't gotten safeties. Like, I got a 5th tank and 25 missiles. Just doing any small thing better, but I really can't ask for much more than what I ran. It was a good practice.
Saw it looked like you were kind of considering skipping Ridley tank.
Yeah, I was. I didn't want to. I wanted to, but I didn't. Like, sometimes Wasteland and Three Musketeers can be a problem, but aside from missing Speedball, I just blazed through that pretty fast.
So during your mothering fight, I see you take quite a bit of damage there. Were you afraid during that fight?
I wasn't necessarily afraid, but I was definitely aware of my situation.
Yeah, that 5 tanks I think make you more comfortable during that fight when taking all those damage.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what my health was. I couldn't tell you, but I think I would have been okay without the 5th tank, but maybe pretty close to dead.
Yeah, I think you were being up to 3 E-tanks, so no pretty much errors. At least with the 50 tanks, yeah, you were at 4, so you were pretty much comfortable with errors against there. Do you have any question, Beeps or Cheaty?
No, I don't really have any questions.
I have a question.
Spoke for itself.
Galen was my opponent, and we got really close together. Did he go for safeties at all, or did he just play through without it?
He didn't take any safety except for crazy tank, but he did try the baby skid, miss it, and get slow by the baby. So you had to save and reload.
Oh my god!
That's where you get all of your lead.
Dang. Well, GG anyway. That was really close. Check out all the other runners and the commentators and Speed Gaming. It's been a blast. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, GG. Thank you for that great race. So now we have Clemens inside Lower Warfare.
Looks like he's gonna be setting up for fast pillars. Sounds like he got it. Nice and more some game. So he's gonna be killing all the pirates in here, most likely. Yeah.
Just to note that killing all the pirates may be slower, but it's not that much slower because of plasma beam, and it's really much safer. So so it's still a pretty good strat to go to kill all the pirate. Oh, and that parrot mean trolls. Parrot hitbox can be pretty weird sometimes. You may think you're above them, but no, you're getting it.
But yeah, massive GG to Cheaty, Galen, and Belthasar. And Clayman is just gonna finish up.